Hello, Mike Taz. Hi. Come to the stream. Alright. I'm gonna turn off the BGM because today we're gonna talk about something pretty serious. Yep. So, I'm just gonna tell you what I can tell. I cannot tell you what I cannot tell. Everything I'm gonna say today is just my part of the story. No speculations, okay? I don't want any of you guys go around spreading disinformation or suspecting anyone. While you here on the stream, just get the discussion on stream. So please don't go around and say anything, alright? It's just a disclaimer. Alright, let's go into it. So, let's talk about Malaysia VTubing. Alright, for the past few weeks, I have noticed something that's been going on. But, before I say anything, right, I just gotta say that Malaysian VTubing for me, the scene can strive and grow, and I've met a lot of amazing VTubers, and the ones that are truly passionate and loving what they do. But I also met those who are bad apples in the scene, in this community, and that contributes to the rot. So, first thing first, I want to talk about spreading misinformation. So, for the past few weeks, I've noticed a fellow VTuber who has been spreading misinformation about me. And it all happened because I banned the sad user from my Discord server. We never had communicated directly before all of this. And purely just because I banned him off my community because I'm not comfortable with this person being in my community. So, yeah. And I move on from it. You know, I just banned this person and I move on. But this person went as far as disturbing one of the server member to brought the issue back to me again from my mods, which also resulted in a ban from breaching privacy. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna say who is it. I'm just saying what I want to say. I'm not gonna say who is it. You know. But I'm here to do my clarifications, and after this stream, I'll move on from it. I'm not here to spread toxicity. Okay, I'm not here to spread anything. I'm only going to explain things, okay? And tell you guys about what I think, right? Please don't point around. Come on. Don't speculate anybody at this point, alright? Don't spread anything, alright? Don't simply point at people because you don't have a concrete proof. There's nothing. Everything here, what I said, I want this to be something that you guys can also learn when you're dealing with people online, okay? And this is where I would talk about the online behaviors, okay? And that's the thing, because you're online, everything is hidden. Everyone is anonymous. Like, you can do anything you want on the internet, however and whatever you want, because there's no consequences, okay? And it sucks. It's understandable. But because you are anonymous doesn't mean you can do anything, right? It's not safe. Yeah. It's not safe. Everything is not safe on the internet. But it doesn't mean you should do anything. Just out of your own emotion, out of your own action, and you would just go for it, you know? So the main problem of why this thing occurred is also because of rejections. So we gotta learn how to accept rejections. Okay? When someone says no, it means no. So just move on. Like I says no means no. Right? It's not that I don't want to solve things privately, but sometimes it's best to just leave it as how it is instead of continuing and forcing someone to give you a direct response. Because I have my rights to say no. You know? If you don't get what you want, just move on. Just move on. You don't have to force somebody. You know, there's a saying, okay? There's a saying in Chinese, when it is destined to be yours, you will have it. When it is not destined, do not force it. Yeah. Okay, this is a quote from me. Okay? Not force. Do not force people. Like you don't have to, like, how to say it? You don't force people to give a response. I feel like this is something that we all should learn, that not everything can be solved with an actual answer. Sometimes without an answer, that is the answer. So just move on. But apparently things happen because this person cannot accept that as an answer. So yeah. Okay. Now this part is a bit more toxic. All right. Inciting hate. Okay, inciting hate. Well, the reason why this stream even exists is because I do notice that, well, this person had said things that's really, really bad. But I won't tell you what it exactly is about. But this inciting hate. So, this person should learn that understanding the impact of your words, it can also feel toxicity without the community. We're all creators, we're all VTubers. We have our own community, big or small, and there is still somebody that was willing to listen to you. So whatever you said on the internet, on your streams, people will take it in heart, okay? Whatever you say will reflect your audience, and perhaps they'll learn that behavior from you. And that's really bad because you want to spread positivity. You want to spread a good impression, not a bad one, to sort of make your audience to come up to another creator just for the sake of getting an answer because you want it, you know? Yep. Upset. I kinda gave you a little summary of what happened. So in short, just because a creator got banned from my Discord server and then they did, okay, I say they did try to reach out to me, but I decided not to respond to them because I want to just move on. No explanation needed. And that sort of just result in this situation where there's been horrible things spread around and I don't like it. Going as far as asking my fans, my viewers to bring it up to my mods and then my mods bring it to me. This is enough. You know, this is enough. Right? I cannot change, I cannot control people's behavior, but I'm just gonna say that. Right? Whatever people say on online, whatever people say, don't believe it. Yeah, don't believe it. Don't believe anything you hear on the internet. It's a bad behavior. don't learn bad behaviors. Okay? Just don't. Mm-hmm. But I will share some of my experience of this is sad. Okay, this is just how it is behind the scene of VTubing, and I'm not saying that everyone will face it, but everything here just based on experience. So I'm just gonna share for those who are like curious of getting into VTubing. This might be something that you have to face it, right? So for those who are curious or wanting to get into VTubing, yeah, this is the sad part. This is like a not so happy side of streaming where you will face with people that are, they are weird. They just wanna get your attention and do whatever crazy shit on the internet. So some people they start VTubing because they wanna get big money, going crazy, like like I can be the next like big VTubers and earn like a bunch of like crazy money and have a better life, get a big house, get a big car. But the wealth doesn't come in a way that you expected, right? Everything you can treat this like a investment with very little profit. But I'm not saying that you won't be able to get anything back in return. It's just that it's harder than YouTubers or content creators in general. Mm. And also one more thing. As you grow more into VTubing, numbers is what gonna cause things to help too. So what we're facing right now, what I'm facing right now is also related to the numbers, but it's not on my side, right? So numbers is giving that person anxiety and that person really want to grow, but I feel like they're just using the wrong way to grow. A more inappropriate way, trying to get more famous, more known, you know, it's just not how it is. And this is also what happened when you care too much about numbers. You just think that everyone is your competitor, your rivals. And this is very unhealthy, right? It's like a business. So if you want your business to grow, like if you want your VTubing to grow, don't treat everyone as your competitor or rivals just because they have a bigger number than you. Like, no, just, and just do your own part. Grow yourself first. And perhaps you guys can work together. That's how things should be. A much healthier way. Instead of throwing shades at people. Yeah. And that's the thing. Because people can't let go. People come and go. And it's very normal that sometimes you lose friends. Even in real life you lose friends. So like it is hard. Okay, I've experienced it. That sometimes some friends you thought they're good people, but they turn out to be bad, you know? But that's all I can say. Whatever you do, you gotta face consequences in a different way. I believe in karma. Whatever shit you done, you will be punished in a different way. But I'm not the one to punish this person. I am just here to share experience and things that I learned, and maybe you guys can take some of it. So, yeah, for most content creators, I feel like this is something you might be dealing with as well, just in a different way. And complaining is not an option because I do notice that, and I heard, okay, I heard a lot of complaints. I heard a lot of complaints from this person. I've been ignoring this for quite a while, But things are getting out of hand, so I'm just saying, I'm just here to explain. Yeah, you can complain. Now I'm yapping, I'm complaining, but in the end, it's a waste of time and rant about something that does not give me a single benefit. To be honest, making the stream, it doesn't benefit me at all. I could be using this time to do other stuff, but I feel like I should explain things for people just in case any of you guys would suspect things or start pointing around on people, because I don't like that. So I'm just gonna be clear. And I have another point here. So Two-Face. Yep. And I've also seen this happening for the past few weeks. This person's been showing me a Two-Face. I don't know, maybe in your life you had that somebody that you're so close with that have showed you their Two-Face before. So what the hell is a Two-Face? Do they have like happy face, sad face as Two-Face? So Two-Face is a term. In case you guys don't know, okay? Two-Face is a term we use to describe someone not being true and deceive others in ways that would please the target. Alright. So yeah. I have seen this person's Two-Face on stream and in DMs. And I don't know, the more I see, the more I feel like I should not say a single word. Because I feel sorry for this person. I feel that they have to do this in order to get my attention. I really hope they're pleased that they got my attention now for me to say things here on stream. In the end of in the end of their life, they usually have no one that's gonna trust them, because whatever they're doing right now, they're killing themselves. They're digging graves. And they've only been here for what? For a while. They're still so new in this. Okay? They're still so new in this. I want to give this person a chance to grow as a creator, as a VTuber. I want you to learn. Because experience I gain. So you have to go through something in order for you to direct yourself better and know what you want to do for your content. But no, this person is going rampage. A few days ago. Yeah, going rampage. And it's sad. But I'm giving chances up until this point. I'm still giving them chances. I'm only saying that things are really bad. But I do not want to view it as, I don't want to show anything, because I don't want it for this stream to be for you guys to go attack that person. Because it's not worth it. Right? I just want you guys to learn. I'm just gonna forgive this person and just move on, I don't like being bothered. Okay? I really don't like being bothered, but I feel like I have no choice. Because I have more important stuff I need to deal with. It's best that I talk about this as a heads up to everybody before things may or may not get worse. So, yeah. And this is the fun part, guys. This is the fun part. If any of you guys study psychology, you might know this. So, what they're doing is a kind of psychological attacks, They're trying to get my attention. They did. Congratulations. They got my attention. They slowly destroy me mentally by saying things more and more. Everything builds up slowly until the person cannot handle it anymore. Yep. It not only apply to VTubing, but anyone in real life as well. You can say it's not really a guilt trip. Okay, yeah, sort of like a you're tripping, psychologically saying things to make you feel bad about it. It is sad, okay? It's like a bait. I'm the fish. I'm the fish that's gotta catch the bait. It's just how people trying to like get something they want from me. I hope they do. I hope they did. Got something from me. Because they baited me successfully now that I'm explaining briefly on what happened and giving heads up. So yeah. Yeah, very sad. Very, very sad. But I think that's basically it. Like I said, this is just my side of the story. It's just my side. I've said what I said. Anything, any rumors, any accusation that people who talks or things about me, that is their own opinion. Okay? Not everyone would like me, that's for sure, but it doesn't mean they could vocally try to get people to dislike me. That's really bad. Because your opinion is your opinion. False accusation of what? Basically, a person got banned from my server, and then I decided not to respond to them, and then they got mad, and then they started talking more and more stuff, showing stuff. It's yeah. I've come prepared, but I'm not gonna show anything. I'm just saying. Yeah, people will spread rumors, but I'm not here for a fight. Like I said, I'm only here to enjoy what I enjoy doing, something that I'm passionate about for 5 years. So any information you heard from people, don't believe it. Trust your guts. No, you have to trust. You have to trust your guts. You have to trust your guts on whether to believe what people say or not. Yep. And I know people can go as low as sending people to come here or trying to twist things around, which I don't mind because that's them, not us. We're going to be. I want you guys. I want my community to be very matured, to know how to handle things, to know how to fight back in a like proper ways. We're not gonna do something that's low. That's not how we do stuff. We have dignity, okay? Yep. Well, there could be anyone. I'm not pointing at anyone. I'm only saying that. Okay? I'm only saying that. It's just sad. This is the internet, okay? This is the internet. Anyone can do anything. Okay? You can do anything you want on the internet, but there's always a line. Do not do anything that will affect others' privacy. Yep. So, after the stream, I hope that you all can move on from this. I hope I don't hear anything. Okay? I hope I don't hear any single word from you guys about this situation again. Because we're gonna move on. We have more exciting stuff coming up. We have more things to do. Yep. Like I said. Why the person get banned? Well, because they did stuff. They did horrible stuff. Or generally, I just don't vibe with people that doesn't make me feel comfortable. Remember, that is my Discord server. That is my community. I have the rights. It's kind of like when you're going to somebody's house and you did something to mess around at that host house. So you got kicked out by the host. You're just gonna accept that, you know? Because that is the host house, not your house. So do not try to jump around and question the host. Why you kick me out from your house? 'Cause that's their house. So it's the same situation like that. Just accept it. Yep, accept and take responsibilities. Grow yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your content. Be better. That's all I can say. Be better. Alright. I'm done. I'm done with the stream. I'm done with my announcement. I'll be less active in July. I have more stuff coming up, unfortunately. But it's not a bad thing that I am more busy. Because I have a lot more projects coming out. I need to focus on that. But I will still be around. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Take care. Stay safe on the internet. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.